Back with us, SportsMax Zone. All eyes will be on Gulfstream Park in Florida on Saturday for the $3 million Pegasus World Cup Invitational over 9 furlongs. Fret not, because the race will be live on SportsMax from 4:30 p.m., 5:30 p.m. EDT. The morning line favorite in the 12-horse field is Knicks Go, a 5-2 chance trained by Brad Cox. The 5-year-old grey horse will be ridden by Joel Rosario, won all 3 of his starts in 2020, including 2 in track record time at Keeneland. This is the full field with the post position draw. So Sleepy Eye Stud, Ortiz for trainer Silva at 8-1. Coastal Defense, Lanier for Romans, 20-1. Same odds, Independence Hall, Flavian Pratt for trainer McCarthy. Knicks Go, number 4, 5-2. Jesus' Team, Irada Ortiz for Juan D'Angelo, 8-1. Kiss Today Goodbye, Mike Big Money Smith for trainer Kruliach, 10-1. Tax, Size for Gargan, 5-1. Harper's First Ride, 10-1. Last Judgment is at 20-1 on the morning line. Code of Honor, Tyler Gaffalione for Shug McGahee, 9-2. Mr. Freeze, an outsider I like. Remember that? Mr. Freeze is an outsider I like. Johnny Velasquez for trainer Romans. And the Bajans horse is widest of all. Math Wizard, Safi Joseph Jr., the 3rd generation Barbados trainer, and Edgar Zayas is jockey, 20-1 on the outside. Now, Lance, this race has been built up to say it's simply a case of catch me if you can. They say Knicks Go is gonna go to the front from the bell goes to signal the opening of the gates. He's gonna go, yes. And it's a case of catch me if you can. Based on the quality of the field, can they catch Knicks Go?
Maybe not, especially if he's skillfully handled by Joel Rosario, former Kentucky Derby winning jockey. So he knows pace and he should know what to do if he finds himself out front. But I guess if we look at even trainer D'Angelo, who trains Jesus' Team, who we spoke with 2 days ago live on the SportsMax Zone, he did identify Knicks Go as the horse to beat. And I think in our discussions with Safi Joseph and Edgar Zayas yesterday, the general acceptance that the Knicks Go horse will be very hard to beat. So I think it's a justifiable favorite, and if skillfully handled by Rosario, maybe hard to beat.
But here's the problem, though. There is a problem, because Jesus' Team runs one way. He comes off the pace. You and I know very well, if the pace is slow, he has no chance because he has nothing to run onto. The early fractions have to be sizzling for him to have something, a target to aim at. Yes. Because if the pace is slow, it just means that the horses in front will have an injection of speed into the race, which of course leaves the rest flat-footed, opens up a gap, and they could then hold on. So if the pace is slow, I'm discounting Jesus' Team. You're right about if the pace is strong, what will happen. I suspect, though, that the pace could be strong because Mr. Freeze, the horse drawn at 11, who is what, 15-1 on the morning line, he's also one who prompts the pace. Maybe Mr. Freeze will want the lead, and if Knicks Go runs best from in front, it may be, sometimes with the best of intentions, the jockey wants to lead at a certain pace.
Yes.
But he really wants to lead. And if it is that he's being pushed up front in order to allow the horse to lead, he may go faster than the fractions he would have forecast coming into the race. So I'm saying Mr. Freeze and a couple of others may cause the fractions to be faster than usual, setting up the race for a horse like Jesus' Team or like Math Wizard, another horse who wants and needs a strong early pace. Now, yesterday I asked Zayas if it is that Math Wizard is a horse that needs cover, and I want the viewers to be aware of what we're talking about. Some horses, for instance, look at the horse leading in the blue on the rail. You would say that that horse has cover because there are horses to his outside and he has the rail as cover. If he's running free like the horse widest of all in the picture, and of course that's down the backstretch, because here cover is not an issue because this is a stretch run and it's all...
That's actually Math Wizard on
the outside. Right. I'm saying that Zayas wants cover early to allow Math Wizard to settle into a rhythm, because if he doesn't have horses inside or outside and he's running too free, then the sense of pace that the jockey will have as to how fast they're going, whether to urge him to get into the rhythm more, into the race more, or to restrain him, he loses that perspective of space and place if he doesn't have something inside, something outside covering him up. That's what we mean by cover. And as we saw there, he gets cover, runs freely, close to home, coming on the outside, Lance, he has a strong chance. So I think I don't know. I don't think Knicks Go can win this race from the front. But Lance, the horse's record is outstanding. The margin of victory in his 3 races in 2020 suggests that if left in front, he could rock them to sleep.
Yeah,
he's a justified favorite.
Yeah, interestingly, Joel Rosario, who rides Knicks Go, and Tyler Gaffalione, who partners Code of Honor, were the 2 last jockeys to ride Math Wizard, Safi Joseph's horse. And they have left Safi Joseph's horse to go 1 for the favorite, Rosario for the favorite, and Code of Honor for the second favorite at odds of 9-2. So none of those 2 riders clearly think Math Wizard has a good chance. But as we saw in the Pennsylvania Derby, which we just ran, Math Wizard came from off the pace, finished fast, beat some good horses in that field because there was Improbable there, and Will, the horse that won the Preakness.
War of Will. Yeah.
War of Will.
That year, yeah.
That horse was actually 3rd or 4th in that race and was one of the horses that Math Wizard ran past. So Math Wizard has quality. And even though the Morning Lights odds are showing at 20-1, I think Safi has an outside shot.
Yep. Pun intended.
Back with more on The Zone after this.